I'm Martha Josie, and this is Terry Thomas. And you know, everybody's always asking, how do you get a saddle that you really like or that you can win in? And I'm just going to show you. This is straight out of the box.
Straight out of the box. We're
Okay.
going to take one out of the box and show you how to set it on your horse and make sure it fits your horse before you buy it.
Just like this saddle, it's straight out of the box. And really, when you get your saddle, you should be able to put it on the horse without a pad, and I'll show you. We're going to set it on this horse. Nice and easy. All right. First of all, right here, you should have clearance. This should not sit down on the withers and rub the horse's withers, okay? See how nice this saddle is sitting on the back of this horse, back on his back? This is exactly how it should be.
If this saddle is setting up like that, it's not fitting your horse. So you need to make sure that it's sitting down and fitting solid on your horse.
Yes, and everybody's always saying, do I need a wide tree on my horse, or do I need a regular, which is the quarter horse bars? I would say 95% of all the horses can go with a regular quarter horse, because the horse Orange Smash that I rode, he was big, he was huge, but in his withers he wasn't that huge. So I rode this same saddle on him. So that's real important. Okay, it's important too. See this screw right here? This screw should sit right behind the shoulder, which that saddle is sitting in a real good position right now. Okay, and it's important. Okay, now take it off, Terry. Just show the inside of this saddle. Okay, this part right here, this fits right here. So you want something that's not going to rub or make him wrong. If you ever come out of the arena and you've got a big old sore place on your horse right here, it could be because the bars on your saddle is too tight. All right, now slide it back just a little bit. You never want to put this saddle on and slide it upward.
You always want to slide it back when it sits down. It shouldn't be sitting up like this. It should slide back and sit comfortable on the horse.
Okay, another thing everybody's always asking, what size seat should I ride? Okay, a little girl, you know, maybe she's a 50-pounder, she can ride a 12-inch saddle. And then a larger girl, the saddles are made 16, 17. It really depends on your size. I'm going to show you something that I learned a long time ago. Terry, if you'll take the saddle off and just you stand over here. Okay. This is actually a 14.5. Okay, take your wrist and double it up and watch. My arm goes right down in that. That's a 14.5. If it were a 14, my arm wouldn't go down. If it was a 15, I would have too much room. So
if you put mine in there, which I'm bigger, won't sit in a 14.5, and I don't ride a 14.5.
So that's just a real good way to check. That's a real good way to check out in and out. Maybe it won't always work, but a lot of times it will. So check that out. Another question that we're asked in our Western store a lot is, my daughter rides in a 13, she's really small, but should I go ahead and get a 14 right now because then that'll give her time to grow in it? No. Put her in the size that will fit her. And if you buy a good quality saddle and she grows out of it, there's always a place for a good used saddle. In fact, everybody's always calling me looking for good used saddles. So, you know, go to the correct size, and it's good. You know, when you're sitting in a saddle, I like to have about that much room couple of fingers. I don't want to be just right up against this swell, and the reason I want the saddle horn out in front of me and not right here, because I want to be able to push on that saddle horn. So that's real important.